Y'all, my daughter almost got kidnapped today. I'm gonna try to make this video because I want all of you moms and daughters out there to be cautious of your surroundings at all times. So today my daughter and I decided to take a ride to Ross's. We pulled into the parking lot. We noticed that the parking lot was pretty full. We found a parking spot closer towards the store, but there was a black van parked right next to us. So we kind of laughed and said that looked like a creeper van. And I was like, yeah, I agree. The van was solid black, blacked out windows, looked like a homemade paint job almost. We're in the broad daylight, so I'm figuring it's okay. We get out of the car, we go into Ross's. We're in there for about 30-40 minutes. We left out of Ross's, the black van was still there. We walked right next door to another little store. We was probably in that store for a good 10-15 minutes tops. As soon as we walk out the store, we notice the black van is gone. But there's another car right in front of my vehicle. And there's an older lady, dark complected, salt pepper looking hair, standing at her vehicle. Me and Zoe both just said hi, and we went to get in our car. I got in first in the driver's seat. Zoe went to get in the passenger seat, and that's when the woman looked at her and said, honey, is there any way you can help me? Zoe said, sure. What? And she said, I dropped my debit card. It went under my car. Can you help me get it? I've heard about shit like this happening before. So all of a sudden my mom instincts kicked in and I was like, no, I got it. I'll get it. I got this. I didn't want to think anything was wrong, but that gut instinct, you can't ever, you don't ignore your gut instinct. And Zoe was like, Mom, I got it. It's okay. And I was like, no, I got it. So I told Zoe, get in the car and lock the door. So she did. So I walked around to the woman's side where the woman was standing, and I said, ma'am, I'll help you get your debit card. And she's like, oh, it's okay. And I was like, no, I insist. Remember, this woman is speaking fine English. I bent down on the fucking ground to start looking under her car, and I didn't see a debit card. But at that very moment, her phone rings, and she starts speaking this, I don't know what language it was. So I stand up and I'm looking at her and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And about that time, that same black fucking van that was sitting right next to us, I'm pulling back in the parking lot right behind her fucking car. I know, driving not even a mile an hour, idling almost. I'm standing at this woman's door and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she's looking at me and she's like, no, just pushing her hand back. The woman gets in her fucking car and takes off. There's no fucking debit card under this bitch's car. My heart sank. I hurried up and called the cops and told them what was going on. The cops come out. We made a report. He said this is not the first time this weekend that this has happened. Today's Monday. He said they gotten 3 other calls just this weekend on the same shit. He's not sure if it's a sex trafficking ring or what the fuck these people are up to, but they're definitely all in it together. I've heard of shit happening like this before, but I guess you don't understand the seriousness of it until it happens to you and your baby. There was no license plate on the back of the car or the van. Y'all, please, I'm begging y'all, please just be very cautious of your surroundings. If I would have gotten in my car and let my baby, it wouldn't have took but 2 seconds for them to get her in that van. This is hitting way too close to home. The police right now is working with the store to get a video to see if they have video footage of what the woman looked like. This is one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me or my daughter ever. Y'all be careful. Please be careful.